All right, YouTubers. I'm back on a video. I just want to show you all how to replace a 2014 Buick LaCrosse headlamp. It's a low beam I'm going to do today. I have one of them that's out. I'm going to show you how to. Of course, obviously, you check on to make sure they're out. The purpose of hitting the unlock and all your lights light up so you can inspect it. But yes, this is the one you need for 2014 Buick LaCrosse, the 9012. This the basic, the OEM direct fit HIR2. This is the replacement part, the Savina model. There are other models where you got the high density and all that. Those are usually aftermarkets. Um, this is the one to get. If you want to use the other one, I mean, hopefully they'll fit and work. I just use the original, because OEM, I like to use OEM as much as possible. And you don't want to blind anybody, you want it to be as legal and safe as possible. That's why I encourage people to replace your broken headlamps, the low beams especially. I see people driving around. I'm from Chicagoland area. They put the high beams on as a substitute, but you're not doing anybody else a favor. You're blinding them, and it's meant to beam high into above the ground and stuff like that. So you need the low beams. Just to show you how expensive these lamps are before I get started, this the price here. The 9012 Savina. I see why a lot of people don't want to change the bulbs, because then my previously owned car, this would be the price of two bulbs a pair, and even cheaper than that. So I mean, I'm sure you could probably get it cheaper, like Walmart. I got this at AutoZone and stuff. I guess if you get it somewhere else, if you do a little shopping, you might get a little cheaper, maybe 25. I don't know, but yeah, this I'm just gonna do it the right way. I've been driving. I do a lot of driving. I go to dark roads. So hold on, I'm gonna go outside and show you all why you should just take the time and look at your vehicle. Yeah, so I need these lights. I do a lot. I drive at night all times of the day. I drive, so I need these lights to work. So you unlock it. You notice all your lights light up. This for you to inspect it. This low beam is out. I gotta get to this one here. So take the time and look at these lamps. Even run your car. I know I'm sound preachy, but I can't stress enough of how people just don't check. They just get in the car and drive. I mean, honestly, I know y'all want to pull my plate. I don't care. But yes, please just like take the time and look at it. You can see that the low beams is out. We're gonna replace that one. I'm gonna show you how they get the old bulb out, and we expect it. See why it's bad, which I pretty much know why, but just know your make and model of the car. Get that bulb, and we'll replace it. So I'm gonna just give me a minute while I get this set up. Okay, I'm outside. It's morning time. I try to shoot as much light as I can. I'm recording this off a phone. I'm gonna put the light up here. The engine ain't hot, so if you have a hot engine, don't put that bulb on your engine. Just put it like maybe up here, and be careful with the hood. But I just moved the car to the garage just to show you how easy it really is to change the headlamps. Some cars are a pain in the ass. Trust me, I know. But this one's easy, and I've seen these. GM makes life easy for most people. This is the low beam access. The high beams, I believe it's somewhere in here. Anyway, I'm not changing high beams today. But this piece right here, if you look at it, I'm gonna stick my hand in here, and I'm just gonna turn it. Hold on. I have not taken this off before, so just bear with me. Turn it towards the engine. Hold on for a second. Whew. I read the instructions on how to do this real quick. Take this off. This is what you gotta take off first. They make it look so easy, but make a long story short, because I've spent 10 minutes trying to get this off hand strength without removing this air cleaner box. Basically, because I gotta put it back on, you notice it's got the tabs on here, and I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna show you. You have to turn it, and that's an SOB to get out. And this comes off. This got to come off first. This is for the low beams and I guess turn signal lamps. Don't lose this gasket here. This gasket waterproofs it, you know, so water don't get in your headlamp. It will mess it up eventually if you're not careful. Trust me. I've owned a Buick LaCrosse and I had that problem with the headlamps. Ignore this hammer. Where's it gonna really beat on it? Anyway. Yeah, so that piece got to come off first. I got this light in the way. Hold on for a sec. I just wanted some extra light to see because that's very important when you're working on a car. You can't see everything. But yeah, reach your hand in here. You're going to pull this old bulb out. You got to twist it. I feel it right up here. You're going to feel it like off the top part. Twist it counterclockwise, and that's the other piece too, towards this way, towards the engine. When you loosen anything on this side, towards the engine from this front here. When it's facing you, you turn it towards the engine. That includes the bulb. You got to give it a small twist. It don't take much effort to get that bulb out. And that's the old bulb here, okay? That's the low beam. We're going to take this out. Give me a second. Look at this. See this clip? You want to pull this piece back. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all to it. This tab needs to come off from this gray part, so pull it out slow. Give me a second. I'm going to do it. Well, you could probably see it. Hold on. Don't break it. Just kind of pull it out. I'm sorry. Hold on. I got it. Like I said, pull this back a little bit. I'm sure there are tools. I think there are tools to do it. But if you got enough finger strength, you could pull it off from this tab. Do not break this. You know, just be very careful. Take your time. You know, and don't feel bad if you have a hell of time to change bulb. I had an experienced bus mechanic at my work because I drive a school bus. He spent 30 minutes changing the lamp on a 2016 Bluebird. I mean, he's already pissy, but it literally took him 30 minutes to change a bulb, a low beam. So don't feel bad. There are pain in the ass bulbs to change, like a Saturn Roar and everything. But this inspect the bulb here. See this? It's definitely done. I mean, there's no hope. This is done. Because the filament, it's just done. You know, it's yeah. You know, it's definitely was time to change that. And the other ones probably look bad. If you just not that cheap, if you're not cheap like me, I don't know. I replace as needed, you know, with this kind of stuff. Just replace them both because they'll brittle up. Look at the new ones. That's done. If you look at the new ones, it's fresh. See that thing here? Those of you who are not mechanically inclined, that's what it's supposed to look like. This is a brand new bulb. And what you also don't want to do while you replace your new one, like I did, you don't want to touch this. Don't ever touch the bulb while you replace. Keep your hand as dry as possible, like mine. Don't wash your hands or nothing unless you got grease in your hands. If you got grease in your hands, wash that off. But if it's bone dry, leave it that way until after you replace it. But yeah, this bulb is done. You know, it's as old as the car, just about. We're going to put this one on. So let me go ahead and take this off real quick. And we'll stick it on there. So give me a second. Here we go. Let's take this new one out. This is a new bulb. I wonder if that's the same. This is a Phillips. So, I mean, it really don't matter. It's the same thing. OEM doesn't necessarily mean same brand. It just means that it's the same kind of part. You know, I guess specification or something like that. I'm trying to get this to where y'all can see it. Right here. Y'all got better clear view. So remember the tabs. Those of you who never changed the light bulb before, this tab right here, it's important. Don't touch the bulb. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm gonna connect this in for you. Ugh. Excuse me. Hold on. You hear that click? That's great. Now I'm gonna show y'all how to test it, because some of y'all are guilty. Some of you are guilty. I like the way that bulb look. It's in there already. It's installed. Are not even knowing how to turn on your lights manually. So let's get in the driver's seat. I'm gonna show you in this particular model. And y'all see this here? You look for symbols like this. They're all different. Sometimes it's on here. That's your high beams. But you just turn this. You notice there will be a lamp up here that's literally let you know that your lamps is on. You hear that beep? That means you left the lights on. Oh, look at that. It's on and working, okay? Let's turn it off so it doesn't get hot. That's your low beams. We just replaced it. Turn it off. You know, don't change the bulb with the light on because it gets hot. You don't want to burn yourself. Last thing I would want anybody to do is hurt themselves. So again, do it carefully. Just watch me. I can't look at the camera and do this at the same time. Take your time. Don't ever rush to do this because you don't want to break something you bought. You're going to have to, I feel a hole. So if you feel a hole, you're doing this. Sorry, then it's not on. You'll feel it. And then what you'll be able to do, hold on. You got to turn it clockwise. It's stalling it. So kind of give it twist towards the engine. It's kind of tricky. You're going to feel that it's in there. And then you twist it until you feel a click. So give me, yep, I got it. Hold on. This is truly working with your hands. I mean, job. This is not. I got it. Yep, it's in. It's installed. You're going to feel. So what it is, you're putting it in there. It's hard to see with this lamp. I can't really see it from here, but you could kind of tell maybe the bulb is in there. Yeah. I literally cannot see this with a naked eye. I need that bright light. So it's in there. You'll feel like a click. It goes in. You got to have it like this. And then you twist it. You'll feel it click like that. And it's in there. And then inspect the cap carefully. Make sure ain't nothing going to get in the way of twisting it. Make sure that gasket's in there. The gasket needs to get in there. Put this thing in here. When you prevent cross-threading, here's my secret. Turn it to the loose state first. See this tab here? Watch these things. So keep turning to the, like you're loosening it. And then when it goes in like that and you can't twist no more, then you turn it like that. The gasket's what makes it hard. But that's good because the water can't get in there like that and mess up the bulb prematurely. I've had that happen to me. And I've replaced even the harness. So this thing is in there. Let me get the keys real quick. I'm going to show you to watch for, because some of you all don't know this. Some of y'all don't pay attention. I'm sorry. I get in some of your car or y'all driving and you tell me, oh no, I didn't know it was broke. You know right away this headlamp is replaced. Job is done. But we're just I'm going to show y'all. That even ends my inspection. When you get in, show you. You see this symbol here? Some of y'all don't know. That means your lights is on. I'm gonna move this car. See? The lights is on. They turn on automatic. I got on auto symbol, so they're cut off when, you know what I'm saying? When they need to be on. Hold on. But yeah, that concludes my video on how to change the headlamp. It's replaced. You see it like it is. That's how you do it on a 2014 Buick LaCrosse. It should work with other models. I may have needed this to kind of loosen a little bit, but I didn't really have to use it. I just so happened to pull that piece off. I actually got it off. It don't take much turn, but yeah, we'll keep this clean. But that's how you do it. Thanks for watching, and I may put up more videos. All right, bye.